Right, so welcome back, guys, or welcome if this is your first time here. I'm Vision here at Blind Entertainment, bringing you guys another video. Today, we'll be talking about Rosita on The Walking Dead and whether or not she'll survive through the new illness that she's facing currently in Season 10 of The Walking Dead. Now, if The Walking Dead is something you're interested in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon. That way, you're missing more Walking Dead content from me moving forward. Now, let's begin. Now, in case you haven't caught up to the recent season of The Walking Dead, I will be going into spoilers, so if you haven't watched this season, or at least the past 2 episodes, I would advise to come back after you watch those episodes, because I will be going into spoilers from those past 2 episodes, so turn away now unless you don't care. Okay, so for those of you who have, or who are all caught up to date with the current episodes, you know that Rosita and a handful of other survivors have contracted this illness. Now, if you watched, I think it was episode 5, if you correct me if I'm wrong, that we saw Aaron and Gamma by the river, and Gamma was poisoning the water supply, and all of a sudden these people got ill. Now, as it stands right now, we know that Rosita is sick, and there's potential that these characters could die. Now, as of a few hours ago, it was released or announced that Cristian Serratos, who plays Rosita on the show, has been cast as I don't know if it's the main or lead role in a new Netflix series called Selena. Now, this is interesting news that they announced it now, seeing as we got this current storyline with Rosita on the show. So, could this mean that Rosita's gonna die, or is a goner? I don't know. There's a high probability that this could happen, seeing as she's playing the title character Selena. I would imagine that her time on The Walking Dead is coming to an end. For those of you who forgot, we met Rosita along with Abraham and Eugene back in the second half of Season 4, and she's been around for roughly about probably 5, maybe 6 seasons now, so she has been on the show for a while. In the comics, she died during the Pike, which she didn't get her Pike death in the show, so she's outlived her comic death. Now, that's one of the biggest issues I kind of have right now with her dying, is she outlived her comic death, but now you're going to kill her off. I feel like, why didn't you just give her the Pike death if you're just going to kill her off now? That's something that just kind of frustrates me. It's going back to what they do with Abraham, that you don't give him his comic book death, yet a few episodes later, he gets, his head bashed in by Negan. So what was the point of him skipping out on that death if you were just going to kill him 2 episodes later? Same thing goes with Rosita here. And the same thing goes for Ezekiel if he's going to die. Like, why not put him on the Pikes if you were just going to kill him off the next season or whatever? It just makes zero sense to me, and it kind of frustrates me in a way. I hope they do something good and she goes out with a bang if she does, end up dying. So that's something that kind of frustrates me. Though, in one area, I kind of am okay with it. I mean, she has been on the show for a while, and she's like a seasoned survivor. But I don't know. It just frustrates me that they would kill her off this quickly after she outlives her Pike death. Now, if they had killed her off maybe in like the season finale of Season 10, maybe beginning of Season 11, okay, that's fine. But why have her miss out on the Pike death if you're just going to kill her within the first few episodes of the next season? It just doesn't make any sense. So for me, that's kind of why I'm frustrated with it. Now, another reason why I think this could happen is, if you remember back into the Season 10 trailer, we saw Rosita holding her baby crying. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, I do not believe we have seen that scene yet. So, if we haven't, I think that might connect to maybe she finds out, this is her death sentence, she's dying, and she's crying because, she knows, she's dying and she won't, see her kid grow up. So I think that could possibly factor into this. Again, I'm just kind of, I don't know how I feel about this. In one hand, I kind of like this idea of the illness and everything because, it calls back to Season 4 with the flu, and I kind of like that story arc. I know a lot of fans didn't like the flu arc, but I actually really enjoyed it, and I can see them mirroring it here, but I feel like they picked the wrong character to end up dying right now. I don't know, it just frustrates me that it's Rosita. I think if they picked someone different, and off the top of my head, I don't know who I would pick, but I think if they had picked someone different, maybe it would have gone off a little bit better. Now, maybe if they pick Michonne since she's leaving the show, now I know a lot of people want Michonne to live, but if they had picked her, maybe I'd be a bit more okay with it just because I know she's leaving. But I don't like that they're doing it with Rosita because I feel like she just missed out on her comic death, and it's just a wasted character. It was a waste keeping her on the show. It's like, I don't know, it just frustrates me more, and I just don't know, like how they're playing it off. So it just frustrates me. It just makes me annoyed that they would keep her alive, not give her a pike death, and just kill her off this way. Don't get me wrong, I think this could be a cool death or an interesting way to go out, but it just frustrates me that they kill her off so quickly after missing out on her pike death. Now, they could, fix it and maybe she doesn't die right now, and maybe she survives and goes on for a little bit longer, and maybe she dies later on, and that's how she's able to do this other show. But I don't know. I mean, sure, I always support the actress whenever they want to leave or do something new, or either if this was written before she got this new gig. I don't know. I always support the actors, but this right now, it's something I'm not okay with. If the actors wanted off the show, okay, that's fine. But if they just killed her off to kill her off, it's going to annoy me more. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts and opinions regarding the news of Cristian Serrato's new casting and the possibility of Rosita leaving The Walking Dead this season. As always, let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Are you annoyed by this news like me? Are you okay with the news? And let me know all that good jazz in the comment section down below. So yeah, guys, those are my thoughts and opinions regarding this news regarding Cristian Serratos possibly Rosita dying. As always, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and share. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon. That way, missing more Walking Dead content from me moving forward. And you can go follow me on Instagram and Twitter, which are linked in the About section of my YouTube channel. As always, this has been Vision here with Blind Entertainment, and I'll see you next time.